Well, it looks like things are moving fast. There is hope on the horizon for a truce in Gaza, but there are also rising tensions. US is warning Hamas that time is running out and they must accept the ceasefire deal. While there are mounting concerns that Israel would attack Rafah any moment, with the United Nations chief warning once again against a Rafah ground offensive. As hectic diplomatic parleys continue, Israeli military says they were preparing their 2 divisions in the Gaza Strip for, quote, continued combat. Video released by the military showed the divisions, which operated in the north and center of Gaza and the city of Han Yunis, fixing their tanks and even holding meetings. The Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says IDF will launch a ground offensive in Rafah with or without a truce with Hamas in Gaza.
We will enter Rafah because we have no other choice. We will destroy the Hamas battalions there. We will complete all the objectives of the war, including the repatriation of all our abductees.
The new framework proposed to the militant group Hamas calls for the group to release as many as 33 hostages in exchange for a pause in hostilities in Gaza. The latest proposal will reportedly be laid out in 2 phases. The first phase will focus on release of 20 to 33 hostages over several weeks. The second phase will gravitate towards the restoration of sustainable calm. In this phase, the remaining hostages, captive Israeli soldiers, and the bodies of hostages will be exchanged for more Palestinian prisoners. Now remember that until now, Israel has fixated on the release of 40 hostages in return of a 6-week ceasefire in Gaza. However, after Hamas dropped its offer to fewer than 20 people, Israel has agreed to accept fewer hostages in the first phase of a ceasefire deal. Meanwhile, Washington's top diplomat Antony Blinken is on his 7th trip to West Asia since the October 7th attack last year. Blinken highlighted that the utmost need of the hour is to achieve a ceasefire and that Washington will continue efforts in this regard.
Hamas has before it a proposal that is extraordinarily generous on the part of Israel. And in this moment, the only thing standing between the people of Gaza and a ceasefire is Hamas. They have to decide, and they have to decide quickly.
Amidst the negotiations, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing pressure on multiple fronts. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.